Hi guys, welcome back to Work in Project Hobbies. My name is Edwin. This video is sponsored by Underground Hobby. Please check out the description link below. So under this description, you can see there's a link here. Once you click into the link, you actually go to Lazada, which is technically an online platform where you can purchase Games Workshop product and also paint. So in Underground Hobby Shop, they have Games Workshop product, Magic the Gathering, AK, and a Song and Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. So they actually have a lot of good deals, and you can check them out. They also have a wide range of Black Library and also more. So please show and support, and you can check out this link. So we know that coming week, actually, the Flash Eater Court Battle Box gonna release. So we will continue build our army, Flash Eater Court, and this time it's gonna be Green Knight. If you like to skip the work in progress, you may fast forward to 9 minutes 18 seconds. So previously I have zenither the model, so now you can see I'm using a contrast paint, which is actually a black parallel flash. So here I actually just contrast and paint over to give a tone, and here I try to cover all the main body, so you can see now it's getting more flash eater, and also, or you should say, more like those rotten bodies. So here I make sure I to cover up every single body parts or the skin which can we see on the eyes. For the wings, I gonna use purple because we know that purple is huge contrast compared to green color, since our Green Knight skin tone will be close to green, so when the wing made into purple will be very cool. So for his clothes, because I like to separate from his skin tone, so I paint it from blue. Of course, I'll slowly build up to green also. So here, because I believe his skin tone not dark enough, just why here you can see I actually try to tone it down. I make it more flash or more realistic light. That's why you can see now I paint over a darker green. Then here now I start to building up the color up, and you can see the contrast, and you can see it's much more lively. And overall, once I built up the color, you can see now the whole body was more realistic, and also you can see the huge difference compared with just normal contrast. Of course, everything's just normal dry brush, and here is more like a test and error, but in the end I glad that I figured out the formula. So here, of course, we know we have to make sure where is a light tone, and we have to know where the skin gonna reflect the light. So that's why here I try to build up the color, and mainly it's all using green. Lastly, to make the tip highlight, I'm gonna use yellow color. So from here you can see the whole skin tone suddenly just shine, and you bring up a huge dynamic or huge contrast that you can see now is more 3D alike rather than 2D. So the end result, you can see now the muscle line and everything will look really nice. And now of course we also have to touch up slightly on his thigh, that we know where the light have shine. So for the cloth now, we'll start building up to build up to slightly lighter green. Of course, this is a bit look like the Tomb King, those green color, ethereal, but no worry, because since Flesh Eater Gods in a way also undead. So you of course there's few spooky feel, and I think overall it turns out really nice. And you won't feel very dull, because if everything just too pure green, sometimes we will feel there's actually no difference. So of course, for our beautiful Green Knight banner, there's of course have some trophy heads. Here I use the generic from purple. I'll build up to skin tone color, and you can see it's a huge nice contrast. And for the Demon's head, of course, I also first paint and lighter tone onto the skin color. Later only I'll dry brush with the so the beautiful sword, I gonna use pure dry brush also. In the same time, it's technically the same formula. We actually do not paint everything. We're gonna keep those contrasts. I just gonna paint the tip, and from the opposite direction, I also gonna mirror another side which opposite lighting. And you can see I technically just from dark gray, I slowly highlight to pure white, and in the end, it will look really pops up and look really decent and nice. So this is a very simple method, and it's also a lazy style. Technically just 3 colors, you can have a really beautiful sword. And also in the same time, once you finish just using white to make it more not so blunt, and with that the sword just looks so stunning. So now for the Demon's hair, we're trying to do more technically like a soft light. Just why here also same, we gently just dry brush those gray and purple, and we slowly build out the tone. Of course, the skin tone also we trying to go use the purplish gray. Then here we try out to build up the zenither field. So actually the technique is almost the same as zenither, but using dry brush. So for the bone also same, I just want to increase the contrast and the light. After the previously I use contrast paint, I try to build up and I highlight again. Just so here I use actually the bone color and just slight dry brush and to make sure where the light can shine I'm gonna do. Also the same time I'm preparing for the Green Knight helmet, which you can see is I get it from Realm of Night. Here same I'm gonna paint from. Here's technically a small tips to all the painters. If you like to build green color from the darker tone, always start from blue. Actually, blue is a really nice contrast when you start build up to green. And somehow the end result, your green color will pops out really nice. And you can see now here, technically the green is like a light sauce and just shine up and will look more fabric feel and at the same time also you can see the high contrast compared to the background of the darker tone of blue and also black. And this is a slight touch up with the highlighting on the tip top. So for the horns on the same time I also will start with Montfaucon brown. Then there I slowly gonna build up the colors to, I forget the exact name of this, it should be tau something. Then in the end we use technically Montfaucon, not Montfaucon brown, it's technically is actually wave bone and it's the last touch up. So here I'm gonna use technically a non-metallic matter color to paint, same is dark gray, and we just like to paint where the light will reflect. And of course the edge highlight we're gonna use white, so in the end you can see a really nice helmet just complete.
Hey guys, so now this is can say the chapter 2 for Flesh Eater Court mixed with Bretonnian conversion. So this is the Green Knight. So overall this is finished painted. Of course the Green Knight has to be green, so its mount also will be green. So the steed actually I got from the, if you guys know the Night Horn, actually previously when it's actually the Age of Sigmar starter set, you actually can get this on steed. So this unit actually kitbash and take from there. From the heads part, I actually grabbed from, technically this is from a Slanesh Demonate. This is from the Vampire. Vampire Knight from the Terror Guys. And of course this is a normal dude face. This is from the Marauders from the old Age of Sigmar set. And you can see this is of course our mighty Green Knight. I know the paint job might be a little dirty, but overall it's very popping. And if of course he have one really beautiful sword. And this is the overall steed. The base size I use as the aberrant, technically same as the hero supposed to be. And the overall turns out which I'm really happy with it. This is really, it shows the noble Green Knight feel, and this will be a very good centerpiece to lead our Flesh Eater Court and continue to find his lady and to serve the Bretonnian, I mean the new Flesh Eater Court. So here also will be a very nice lot to serve under USHORAN, and hope you guys can check it out. So you guys feel free to look at the end of the video. So at the end of the video I will show the close-up and the showcase of the model, and I hope you guys like it. And last also, the helmet is actually from the Bretonnian Knights. I choose this because it have those greenery feels and those horn, and this is the end result. Hope you guys like it. So that's all for today. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to follow our channel and click the bell button so you will not miss out on any other future content and also our cool conversion and terrain project. So that's all for today. Ciao.